Man, it's your boy Duck. Yup, got my little bro shit on too. Y'all see it? Yeah. Listen, man, I want to play a little game, right? Had a conversation with somebody. You know how it be when you be trying to wake folk up. So I'm gonna ask y'all, and I just want to bring that to y'all attention. Let's start. So, this game is pretty much like, are people that stupid? Are we that dumb or what? Like, why? This is the why game. Paying bills every 30 motherfucking days. Why do people do it? Are we that stupid or are we that dumb? But the question is why? Why do we do it? Why do we vote for presidents when we never meet these motherfuckers? They don't live where we live, so they cannot help us with our conditions at all. Repeatedly, they do the same shit, which is nothing. Are people that stupid or that dumb? But the question is why? Why do we vote for a president? Third, why do we send our kids to school when we know this shit is a brainwash camp? Why don't we come up with our own schools? For those who've been living long enough to know that this shit is bullshit, why? It's people that dumb, that stupid. But the question is why? Why do we send our kids to school to be taught this poison? This is no disrespect though, at all. I'm just saying why? When we know that it's indoctrination. It is. Another thing, why? Why do we depend so much on doctors when we should have our own way of scoring doctors? We score them based off how we feel the people, because they're going to score them based off how much of the poison they can sell us. Doctors get kickbacks. Doctors get kickbacks every time they put you on dialysis, every time they say, here, take this pill. And I know y'all done been to some of these hospitals, don't have no insurance. They're going to shit on you. Don't have no insurance. But why don't we score them ourselves based on all different type of things? A lot of these doctors, just because they went to school to become a doctor, they don't mean they got the passion to care for a person. I've sat and seen and heard where doctors was speaking racially slurs while operating on an African-American woman. They recorded it. This is facts. This is facts that you have doctors that are prejudiced, that are working over your body. Not only that, doctors that don't give a fuck, don't give a damn what color you are, white, black, green, blue, they will give you whatever pill or whatever subscribe you, whatever they can make money off of. In Florida, we have the highest of C-sections. So all of a sudden, a woman can't have birth naturally. No one is looking into this shit. And we talking 30 to 60,000 just for that little slit. Down to every woman walking around right now with that slit. Or they got a tattoo covering it. Because first of all, you shouldn't have a baby laying on your damn back going against gravity. But this is the Western world, the European way. But why do we put that much trust in doctors? When you can ask some of them certain small questions. What are herbs? You got to know what that oath is too. Know what that oath is. Anytime a motherfucker put their hand up for swearing to an oath, be weary. But anyway, why? I don't get it. Why? Another thing, why do we protect blocks that we don't own? How can you be in the street, stand on a corner, repping that motherfucker, and you have no ties to it? Blood spill. I mean, you going all out for a block you don't even own. See, this is when we was young. We thought this shit was cool. But I'm telling y'all youngsters, bro, that's the dumbest shit in the world, homie. That's the dumbest shit in the world, homie. Sitting on a corner, ripping a corner, shooting at other motherfuckers, because y'all don't even own this shit. Why? Why? If we that stupid or that dumb? But why? Why, man? You understand? Another question. Why do we attend churches that we know ain't for the people? And a lot of y'all let it play on y'all conscience. And I'm going to tell you right now, God ain't going to punish you for having common sense. Boom. God ain't going to punish you for having common sense. But why do you go to churches knowing these people say stuff like, I know y'all got that money. We're going to pass this plate round, and sister such and such, you just got a new car. These people literally will tell you, what one church said. One church said, bring your W-2s. We want to see if you're really giving out 10% to God. Nigga, what God at, nigga? Dr. Umar said something, and I'll never take this away from him. He said something. He said, black churches collect money, millions, every Sunday, go take it to the bank on Monday. That bank would then loan that money to white developers that will go to the hood, develop regentrification, and push the very people that put that money in the bank out the neighborhood because they cannot afford the rent. Boom! And that's not to be prejudiced, that's facts. Why? I got to know why. Are we that stupid? Or are we that dumb? And I'm just scratching the surface with that. I can go a little deeper, but we're not going to do that. Why? Why the fuck do we call HBCUs black historical colleges when ain't none of them motherfuckers owned by black people? Why? And we could throw the NCAA in that motherfucker too. Why? I told y'all, Spelman College is named after Laura Spelman. Who is that? That's Rockefeller's wife. Who is Rockefeller? Oh my God, you don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But why? I don't get it. Another thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell me this. Why do we live in a world where we have to be governed? Who in the flying fuck said that if you're born in the world that there's going to be some people that's going to govern everything you do? And when I say everything, I mean everything. They want to know how much money you make, how much money you spend, what you spend it on. They want to know who you're in a relationship with, what you eat, what you don't eat. These people are so fucking nosy. They want to know everything. Not only that, they're governing you to control you. And we know this. But why? Are we that stupid? Are we that dumb? Why? And it's getting worse because everything is going on the grid. Everything that goes on a network, we in trouble. Give you an example. These new houses, I'm going to do a video on it. Alexa, unlock my door. Alexa, turn up my AC. You're on the grid. Because if you can do that, they can do that. You understand? They know when you're home, when you ain't home. They know what you like and don't like. They record every fucking thing you say. Man. And like I said, I'm just scratching the surface. But I just want to know why. Are we that stupid or are we that dumb? I don't get it. Another thing, why do we let people dictate what foods we eat and don't eat? Why don't we get rid of all fast foods? Why? We know this shit ain't good for us. And I know a lot of y'all might say, well, you shouldn't go eat it. Obviously, you don't understand how the human brain works. And that's why I tell y'all need to study psychology. You need to study why they make McDonald's so colorful so that the kids want to run there and get this shit. And guess who's gonna buy it? They ain't got no job. The kids want McDonald's. Not only that, it's fast food on every corner. All this shit links together. Why? Why? Why do we allow Monsanto to poison our foods? Why? They know what Monsanto is, but when I say they all together. Them bitches got stocks in these same companies that they allow and pass bills for to poison us. And these very people that sit on these boards that approve this shit got stocks in these same companies that they're approving in. Ain't that some monopoly? Or some? But why? Why do we allow that to happen? If you don't know what Monsanto is or who Monsanto is, go look them up because it's going to blow your mind. These are the people that are putting the bullshit in our food, GMOs, where they done found out a way to make fruit or plants not create seeds like they're supposed to organically. So that means we fucking up what God put here. Man intervenes with everything. But there's a difference between man and mankind. That's another video. Anyway, they figured out a way to not so that the seeds don't reproduce seeds on when the plants don't reproduce seeds on them own to replant itself. They made it where you got to go to them to buy the plant. If this ain't selfish, this is oh my God. Monsanto. Why? Are we that stupid or are we that dumb? And like I say, man, we'll come back with another round of this game. Because obviously there's a lot of more stuff we could talk about. But